Hi everyone, it's Moonlight Mason and we are here for another read in the Stripper Diaries by Trisha Paytas. So, if you are new to my channel, I have read her first book, The History of My Insanity. I have a playlist where that whole book I read, and right now we are going through this one, which is a lot shorter. And if you are new to my channel, go ahead, like this video, leave a comment, and let me know what you think of the read. Okay, so with that, let's get started with June 2nd, 2007. Dear Diary, feeling weaker and weaker as these weeks go by. About to take a few months off from dancing to go shoot this reality TV show for the Sci-Fi Network. Trying to lose another 20 pounds before I get on TV. I feel so blessed because dancing is draining me. I feel like this might be my big break. Finally got to talk to my mom today. She's on her 5th marriage, but looks like it's going south. What else is new? I also talked to my father tonight. He came into the club. Well, not my real father, of course. Rod. We've been email buddies. He's never asked me out, nor has he ever been back in the club since my birthday. I can't tell if he's shy or if he's married. I try not to pry. I just enjoy having him for conversation via email. I get lonely. I think he gets lonely too. He's starting a play in New York this fall on Broadway. It's pretty exciting. Still not sure if Rod Thunder is his real name. I don't think so. I Googled him and of course, everything and nothing came up. Not in the actor field anyways. I don't know why he'd lie to me. He told me I was looking very thin and asked if I was okay. He even offered me money. I told him to keep it for his daughter and that I have those roses he sent to the club for me all dried up and used as a bookmark. He still was a little uneasy about his age. I assured him he didn't look a day over 30, which is true. He told me he had just turned 50. I was shocked. Tonight was pretty lucrative. But I think aside from money and good company, I also was getting a strong sign from God that tonight was going to be my last night ever to work as a stripper. My neighbor, Eddie, who was a child actor, asked me to move in with him, split the bills. That's going to save us both a lot. We have sex on the casual, but I see him more as a friend. Also, with the reality show I just booked, Rod has a nice guy and these girls who came in to reach out to us. I feel like God really is putting me on a better path. These girls came from the sex industry in some form or another, and they try to help other girls get out as well. They came in sexy clothes, sales girls, but they really just trying to talk to us to get us out of there. One of the girls warned me that stripping was a gateway to prostitution. I told her, this is all temporary for me. I'm clean, straight edge, and just booked a huge TV job. She said she prayed this would be my last night, and she said I needed to too. I felt so much compassion from her without ever knowing her. I really felt she was a godsend to me, reassuring me everything is going to be okay. Love, Trish. Okay, so that was written June 2nd, 2007, and she really thought this was temporary for her. I'm gonna actually write this in the description, that Trisha said, this is all temporary for me. I'm clean, straight edge, and just booked a huge a huge TV job. So, oh boy, she wasn't clean. She wasn't straight edged. I mean, probably right after this, she did the football team. So let's remember, October 4th, 2007. Dear Diary, thank goodness the strip club took me back. What'd I tell ya? The show was a complete bomb. I was eliminated after 6 days of being in that house. Why do I keep thinking I'm better than I am? Why do I keep thinking I can do this Hollywood thing when I clearly cannot? The constant struggle. I haven't eaten in months and still no one will hire me. It doesn't matter. I ordered a pizza all to myself tonight at the club and got McDonald's on the way home. Food never fails me. Food doesn't ignore my emails like Rod. Food doesn't kick me out of my own house for drugs like Eddie. Food doesn't take control over me like my father. Food doesn't make me feel bad about myself. It makes me happy. The only constant in my life is food. I love food. Food is the way for me. I got a guy who told me if I gained about 40 pounds, I'd be the hottest thing in the world to him, and that he'd marry me so fast if I gained a pot belly and some booty. I told him I would, just for him. I will. He was super cute too. I don't know what he did, and I don't care. He got a dance and told me he couldn't wait to watch and feel my belly grow, that he'd come in week after week to see my progress. He tipped me a couple of $100 for food and beer. He said beer bellies were the sexiest thing on a woman. I love him. No more pressure to be skinny. I'm at a dirty club for the rest of my life. I might as well eat and be happy about it. Food is so good. I worship food. I just want to eat food all day long. I'll work day shift even if I have to. I don't care. I like my nights free anyways. It allows me to create more YouTube videos. The internet is such a wonderful place. I love it. Not as much as I love food, but I love it. Going to sleep so well tonight. Love, T. And as we know, this is just so profound. As we know, her admission to having serious food issues, serious food addictions. And this was October 4th, 2007, and still nothing has changed. And we are in 2021. October 10th, 2007. Dear Diary, Brian took me out on a date tonight to the Hamburger Hamlet before work. I told him about my plans to get fat, and he laughed. He told me I'd be beautiful no matter what. Brian is so sweet to me. He takes me out. We watch TV and we laugh. I can spend the whole night with Brian and we'll never have sex. He's such a gentleman to me. I haven't seen him in a long time. He asked me how I like stripping. I told him he had to come in, which he's only done once. He dropped me off but didn't even come in. I told him I danced to his boss's music tonight. He said he hears it enough. Maybe he's not really attracted to me in that way. I'm okay with that. I'm not attracted to him at all either, but it's always nice to feel adored. I want to say so much, but let's continue. I danced to classic music, classic rock the whole night. Classic rock. We had a few classic rock stars stop by, one of whom is famous for being married to his high school sweetheart and being so loyal to her. I didn't talk to him, but I know the girls he got dances with. Loyal my ass. Spoke with Brian a few minutes ago, and he said he knows that guy is the biggest man whore of them all. He asked me if I had slept with him. I just rolled my eyes, and he knew I was rolling my eyes at him, even over the phone. So funny, right? There were also rumors tonight that this girl who went by the name Feline was abducted last night from the club. Kind of gives me the chills thinking about it. I told Brian that if that ever happened to me, it was his fault. I was joking, but he took it so seriously. I just need a lot of prayers right now, and I pray for her safe return. I never really talked with her before, but no one deserves that. So exhausted, Brian said we're going out for a big breakfast before work tomorrow so I can be nice and fat for all my chubby chasing men. Love him. Good night. Love, T. So, what I find interesting about this segment here was when she said, she said to Brian about the girl that got abducted from her club that night. She said to Brian, I told Brian that if that ever happened to me, it was his fault. And if you've been watching Mysterious's series on Trisha Paytas, latest ones on her relationships with Jason and Sean and Moses and Avi, and she missed a bunch of others that I have videos to. Because Mysteria says there's no videos on Avi. Well, she doesn't know about me. I have videos on Avi. I have tons of videos on Sean Vanderwilt as well, who I absolutely adore, by the way. Anyhow, so Trisha, that's one of the things that she's admitted to on Mysterious's videos is faulting men, giving them such guilt that she says it works and they come to her. And I guess with Jason Nash, was it Jason? Yeah, it was Jason Nash. She had, and I think Sean, she had threatened to herself. And apparently she's been doing this since 2007. I'll read one more. I'm not quite sure how long I've gone, but I'll read one more. October 16th, 2007. Dear Diary, I've been dancing officially for a year now, still waiting on that big break, and was hoping for a low-key night at work. Had to go in early because my manager texted that the doctor was in and was waiting for me. I got there and gave him a dance. 4 for $40, the usual. He mentioned something about the new tube socks I was wearing. Tube socks? Presley to the bar again, which, P.S., I'm regretting that name because this club is such a piece of trash. Elvis should not have been associated with it. I digress. Oh, brother. So this new manager tells me the doctor wants a 1-hour VIP with me. Why? I didn't know him. He knows I'm not a dirty dancer, but whatever. Maybe he was drunk? Nope, he was sober. Oh my God. Diary, he wanted me to give him my socks for $500. So I did. And for another $500, he wanted to eat my feet while I put the sweaty socks in my mouth. Was this worth $1,000? No, I'm so sick to my stomach. What kind of diseases can I get from foot-mouth contact? Seriously, I need my prayer book. I need to get out of stripping. I've officially degraded myself as low as you can go. Oh, and I don't want to be punished. Don't punish me, God. I'm a good person with a good heart and a clean conscience and even cleaner body. What do? I should never have bought that new car. These payments are making me crazy. And now my poor donut socks are with a creeps person. Officially the lowest. How am I supposed to go in tomorrow? Oh, and I already threw those socks in the dumpster, left early, and told the manager I quit again. All right, you guys. I think that we'll leave it at that. This is the Stripper Diaries by Trisha Paytas. I hope you are enjoying this read. Let me know down below if you know her shenanigans and what she's been up to the last, 10 years, 5 years, 8 years on the internet. Let me know. You know how Trisha Paytas rolls. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.